Hello! Welcome to Not Quite Nerds.
Not Quite Cool Kids.
I am still Jay.
And I am currently TJ.
And this is episode 20 of our reaction to...
Not
Quite
Nerds.
to
To Fantasy High.
This is Not Quite Nerds reacting to Not Quite Nerds.
Reacting to Not Quite Nerds. I'm stuck. This is episode 20.
Finale, boys.
The last episode of Fantasy High Junior Year Dimension 20 Dropout. Okay, see, we finally
Full
got to
circle.
the point where we could do this.
We did it.
Thank you so much for coming on this journey.
Yes.
Feels crazy to be here.
Because what our original plan was just to react to the first episode and the last episode.
And then we reacted to the first episode and we were like, we should react to the second episode.
We should probably do
And then
this
by the end of the second
and keep doing
episode,
it.
we just decided to commit.
So we're so stoked for everyone who has come along to watch and leave comments. The comments are so fun, and like the videos. So yeah, thank you for being here.
It feels crazy.
Feels crazy. I feel like I blanked on what happened in the last 19 episodes.
So the whole thing. So we'll just figure it out during this episode.
I did realize after the 19th episode, I was like, I wonder what the theories are. And I was like, I don't know if there's going to be any more theories because this is literally the last
put your
episode.
theories in the comments for what's going to happen.
But I am so excited. This has been such a cool season. We'll talk more about our thoughts on the overall season and all the other bits at the end. But yeah, I'm ready to get into it.
Diamond, Porter Cliffbreaker, the Rat Grinder, all face went down, and battle commenced.
Oh my God, Zach.
Left off mid-combat. Riz Gogug, spy versus spy in the bowels of the broken gymnasium, trying to isolate Kimberly Copperhead, Kristen, and Blimey to support casting from my sister from a greater invisibility and from underneath the gymnasium. Adaine Wizard just having had concentration on a flesh stone broken.
Everything is so cute. Like
half dozen other spells by a
all the
fireball
accessories are so
figure
cute. They even have
Swan
friendship
diving into the
bracelets.
lava. Also, not only broke the restraint on Adaine Wizard, but also
They're not necessarily
banishment
dressing as their
Buddy
character,
Gunn
right? They're just
had
dressing
on
emo
ballot
scene
box
vibes.
in the back.
I think
as
that
Daisy
may
Phaedra,
be
the current
Murphy's.
student body class president, at least
Murph
for
kinda
another
looks like a Riz.
minute or less, holds on to the bag of votes for Seacaster Manor.
Beautiful.
And above it all, Porter Cliffbreaker with an unconscious Gorgug Thistle Spring in his hands. Fabian Seacaster contending with an arcane fist behind him. Looks out. Half
Looks
of the
so
Rat
good.
Riders are dropped. Ruben, O'Sheen, and Ivy are out of this fight.
See ya.
Lily,
Freaking
Buddy,
dead.
and Mary-Ann Scuttle remain. Line of sight, you can see the top of a battle sheet. And
Oh,
that
wow.
What a cool shot.
I whisper into the night, Spring Break, I believe in you.
Oh.
To be believed in. A great gift. That fireball was fucking sick, but I am weak and have one level of exhaustion. So I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out Bakur's soul gem.
Okay.
And I'm gonna whisper, Bakur.
Here we go.
It's Fabian. I'm the guy who said sup earlier. I wanted you to know that this man wants to unmake your deity, and her champion is fighting with all her heart. You should help. And I'm gonna throw it into the lava after Fig.
Like a Pokemon.
Destroying
Like
it.
a Pokemon. Yeah.
Hey!
Dead.
Bakur, go.
Bakur, go!
We have journeyed across the land. Toss the gem in the
Love
lava.
that.
I can also throw it against the ground, but it seemed cooler to throw it into the lava.
No,
Oh,
that's-
I like that. I also have been monologizing to her, like, your willingness to serve is great, but you gotta decide, you gotta have a sense of self outside of that. Don't let them use you. And I want Bakur to be like overhearing that.
Here we go. Roll D20. 17 or higher on this first roll for Bakur to be immediately released.
Not 20.
8. You see that the different
Really
facets
not.
of the gem begin to glow with fiery light as along the ridges you see within.
Mistress, I am coming.
Yes.
I will bring about your ruin.
As I, mistress, do you hear me? Ankarna. As the voice begins to shift, and you see some of the facets of the gem showing a pit fiend and others showing a gleaming golden eye.
Ooh. Crazy
Suck
wazies.
into the hot tub for a show.
I'm in a movie.
In the movie.
As the gem hits the lava, Porter screams out, "No!" And you see that light from that gem begins to rocket all over Elmville.
Ooh.
And mirrors begin to open up
Sorry?
around the gymnasium, reflecting other locations within Elmville, some of which may
Guys,
have the chance
stop.
to open a portal to one of
Stop.
your allies within Elmville.
Oh wow!
I'm going to let everybody roll this.
What is that
return.
even?
This is gonna
What is
require
that?
Go
Maybe
ahead and roll this
models
right here.
for friends
For
to
them.
come
For
through.
an ally appearing because you've thrown the
Yeah,
gem.
yeah, that's what it is. But like,
Powering you up.
how did that end up there?
Nope.
Cool. What is Fabian's turn?
Seeing kind of
Was that
between Porter
supposed to be
and
for the
fist,
enemies? And
we're gonna hit it, baby. We're gonna hit that Ocean's 12.
I love the little pictures.
Yeah, it means that they took photos of the
Kinetic
seats
jaunt,
and then printed them
and I think
onto
I'm
like
gonna move
glass
away.
or something.
Yeah.
Macy, we need to get the ballots into the box.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so you have kinetic jaunt.
I
no
love it because
attacks
it
of
looked like he was
opportunity.
about to talk like Maisie and then
Maisie will
immediately
have to
turned
wait until her
into Brendan
turn.
again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Over there. So I'm gonna go get into the mix with those two Jaces, though.
Okay,
Sick
copy
is
that.
so
Do you want to get right in between them?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do you get any
Bam.
concept that the Jace clones are any worse, or do they all seem...
Do I get the sense that he would go into lava?
It
Lava.
would be a deck save, but yes, absolutely.
Into
I'm gonna do a
lava.
head spin and try and knock
You know
Jace
lava.
4 into the lava.
Incredible. 8 or higher is the other duplicate. That is a 6. You hit the real Jace.
Hey, great.
Uh,
Oh, please, please.
Oh, the
So this
ears
is
came
just a
off.
shove attack. You're going to roll straight athletics.
Oh, did they?
13.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw
Oh.
a bardic on it.
I can imagine that
Oh,
being
we have
me.
a bless. Oh.
Oh, that's an ability check, though. So bless.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still that. So it's still 13.
Okay.
Adding bless.
Or not, don't have bless, but you can add the bardic if you want. Bless is for not for
At least
illusions.
help.
That's a 10. So 23. Yes.
Oh wow.
Spring break indeed. So wait, so on a third side, you got a 23?
23. To push Jace into.
Man, all of Jace's shit is like magic resistance and being resistant to magic shit. He's just
being
getting,
pushed?
he's just getting This is just the art teacher getting shoved by a jock.
Yeah.
Okay, the geography is the geography. A straight drop is right into one of the thickest pools of lava in this place.
See ya.
I don't
You rolled
want
a
to.
23?
I don't want him to
With a
die because
plus
I
zero,
think he's
Jace
being
needs a
possessed,
natural
right?
20.
But I guess everyone's just dying.
Nah, he's dead anyway. Oh,
It's still spinning. It's still spinning.
I'm
What?
dying inside. Make it stop, Brendan. Is it really? Is it actually?
On a 3.
Fuck you, dude. You don't get impressed like us.
Because you're the freaking teacher.
You're the freaking teacher. I know. I should have come in. I should come in with like a button up and with like a little pencil protector and just way hairier forearm. Get me mascara on my forearm here. So Fabian, hey
That was
guys,
cute.
we're shooting in the summer and it's the last day of classes here at Egg Fort. It's summertime. That means it's time to send your kids to camp because you're gonna need 18 D10. This is he is gonna make a con save, which he also needs a nat 20 on. Another natural 3, unbelievable.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 4 more. 16.
I'm gonna send 1.
Oh, great.
I need to know how he does
Great.
because
I will. There it is. Okay.
on probation.
Mine's on scholarship.
On probation.
Jesus, that's too many dice. You suck. Your kid got a 9.
I know, I'm really
Okay,
proud.
good.
I just haven't been feeling good.
8.
Jace, I don't feel good.
Jace, I don't feel good.
Oh, where is she?
Jace, I don't feel
Right
good.
down here.
You got some?
Mary-Ann.
Can you call my
I
mom?
served Ruben up a plate of redemption arc, and he fucking cast a knife full spell on it. You're next, though.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72, 82, 83, 90, 99, 108, 117.
Jace fails his
Duh.
Constitution save for half. And with 96 hit points,
Oh my. Yeah.
Fabian,
That-
go
so
ahead and
he could've
describe
just
how you
sat
send
in
Jace
lava
over
for a
the
bit.
edge.
Yeah.
It's the kind of capoeira jumps through Porter's legs.
Can you see he says
past the
Mission
fist,
Impossible
over the
capoeira
lava,
jumps?
Kind of fun, like side cartwheel. Turns and just.
They
truly
must be
almost
having
doing
so
it.
much
That must
fun.
be
The
so
music.
much fun.
Jace just a bunch of times in the face until he trips over and fucking falls his duplicate ass into that lava.
See ya.
Full golem.
Full golem.
As he falls into lava going, my magic, please do something. I should have studied a little bit.
Wait, you're a duplicate, but you have a sense of self?
You see that all the Jaces say, we have enough ego to have as many identities as we need.
How come you're not becoming the god?
Give me persuasion check.
I love that reaction.
Oh, that's real good. 24.
You see that Jace goes because his chest glows red as you see Porter is clearly like a like hive queen almost of like
Yes,
all
queen.
these different rageified people, which is what that rage
Hive
token
queen,
thing
yes.
was for.
Yes,
It appears that
hive
Jace
queen.
is
Yes,
another
Jace.
minion
No,
of
yes,
Porter.
Porter.
Yes,
Fabian,
Porter.
use bonus and your actions. Anything else?
That's enough movement.
And
I think that's
Border was taking
Cool.
the
Emerging with
honey
bloody
lyre.
viscera from the chests
Honey
of
nectar, so he is the
Osheen,
Yas Queen.
Ivy,
A bee queen.
and where
Queen
Reuben
bee.
was.
Queen bee of the Yas
these
Queens.
various shatter stars appear.
Does it look like they left?
It looks like these spirits are like abandoning a husk, essentially.
Wow.
Totally parasitic.
Wow.
Looks like these horrifying eldritch things that like Porter has summoned from the body of Ankarna. You can see all the like crystalline structures within the body. Clearly, these things are like harvested. There's some sort of spirit or servant
wow.
of this divine domain that Porter has some ability to wield control over. So they're just leaving.
Oh, wait, is he gonna try and
non-combat
push
hosts
them
out.
onto
They're leaving
them?
bodies that they can no longer inhabit. No, don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, because
Taking the rage stars.
Because then they also turn down. They like
Yeah.
they have to do a constitution check.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been using the word girlfriend a lot. We've been on one date.
In high school, that means girlfriend.
I mean, pretty much. That's how I felt. I was like,
And
we're
you
gonna
said
be
babe.
married.
Yeah, you said, babe, you like
And
this.
Kristen, underneath the platform, this one's going to come for you as well, flying your way.
See?
It can't get to Maisie this turn. And actually,
It's a little bit hard to roll.
because of whatever that is?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This
Oh, you mean Allie's new personality?
has a name. I wore this all day yesterday.
When you bought it, what was it
red,
called?
Unfortunately.
What was the name on the
I
packaging
wish
for
I
it?
knew. It was like cool thing.
Cool.
Can I use 2 luck points on the same thing?
In this instance, I will allow it.
Worse.
3, 7, 8.
Okay.
Well, got a little better every time. Charisma saving throw.
16.
16 passes.
Oh, thank you.
You said 11. I was like,
Allie, you need to take it
Maisie
off.
kid.
Maisie got a 2 on the die.
But she has a plus 18 to charisma.
Doesn't she have
right?
luck also? The luck feat?
The luck feat? No, my NPC, I did not stat out with the luck feat.
You meant to though, right? You just forgot.
I think you meant
Just like wreck on it. Can we pause in here?
Can we get Carlos in
You all
here?
see Maisie look as one of the shatter stars as burrows into her
No.
chest, and her
That's
eyes go
disgusting.
red as she kneels over to the ground.
Maisie, fight it!
I don't want to fight it. I want to fight you.
Oh, because she's got the freaking bellet.
Is that
I don't hate it.
unbelievable? Okay, that is going to be Kristen Appleby's turn.
I guess from where I'm at, I'll send bonus
That's so
action my
annoying.
aura to Gorgug. And so that's 2d6.
So then
Oh, sorry.
he's just up.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Plus my spell, so that is 10 actually.
It felt like they were
Another
waiting
10?
for more.
Yeah.
Like, so can I stand?
Yeah.
Maybe you hit him in the back. Oh.
Just get out of there.
I love this.
So I think Porter is going to move.
Yucky Porter, go
Thick,
away.
Yeah,
thick
he's gonna go for
thighs. Don't save
Fucking
lives.
lame, dude.
Just because he can't make it to Adaine this turn.
Coming to me? He doesn't even know me.
He barely knows me.
You don't know them at all.
Hit the people you know, like Jace.
Okay, he's coming for Fabian. What's your armor class currently? It's normal.
19.
19, right? That is a hit.
Lame.
Give me a strength saving throw.
A 14.
25 force
Honestly,
damage.
if I was a teacher, I'd hate to have this person.
Yeah.
He's then going to take a
Lame
swing
loser.
on
Down.
Gorgug. That is a hit.
By like a lot.
I hate
Pretty fair
reading.
hit. 15, 20, 23, 32 points of force damage to Gorgug.
Oh no,
Gorgug
guys.
is down. He knocks
Again?
Fabian to the ground, turns to look at you, Gorgug, goes,
The glowing is so
You
sad.
see all the good it did you? All the little tinkering, gadgets, shit.
crushes your skull, drops you,
Jesus.
and he's going to stomp on you and gives you 2 failed death saving throws.
No, Brandon.
Porter steps on Gorgug and turns out to face Adaine, Fig, Kristen, and goes,
That got real.
"You're proud warriors underneath my feet."
Just like you soon will be.
Dude, you're an adult
There's
fighting
no getting
teenagers.
good at war unless you live and breathe it every moment.
Whatever,
of every day. Not
whatever.
the act I have to put on for you
Whatever, major
simpering,
loser.
sweet little fools.
You didn't put on that much of an act. You've seemed fucking suspicious for day.
Yeah, Vic's been talking about you for literally years.
I don't know if you read my teacher evaluation. I said I still don't know
Yeah,
if he's evil.
the whole reason she started taking barbarian classes was because she didn't trust you.
Yeah, so the act was thin.
Well, you know, if some bucks for candy and nuts. He
Says that?
he says that.
That song you put
Yeah.
a God of War.
I am the god of war. Uncorks it and sucks something down into his mouth.
Did it look like ambrosia or the other thing? We knew he was juicing on two
Honey.
things.
The
but we
honey.
weren't through
It looked like
about
honey. You see, he goes, Ankarna, I am ready to revere you. We have made ready your place in this world. Simply show your soul.
Charlie, he's lying.
Girl, he sounds so convincing. You don't know him like I know him.
You want someone like me saying, I want to see who you want to be.
At the end of his turn,
I like that
Riz,
Brennan's like
you are hit with
ascending.
attack.
You don't know him like I know him.
Held action. These are going to mutually resolve. Held action and attack will resolve at the same time.
Is she attacking with a melee weapon?
Attack with a melee weapon.
Wouldn't I know where she was if I was readied, if I have blind sight within 10 feet?
Oh, shit.
So she was up here.
Yes.
So what I would like to
So
do...
by the time she gets into melee range, she no longer is hidden and therefore
So
no longer...
so I'm right here?
Yes.
The moment she hops over to get to me, hold person over the lava.
Dope. So freaking dope.
Oh my god. Okay.
He told me to pen in the car.
Yeah. So
Hold person, and she's a rover.
Because it's 10 feet.
Yep.
And so she's got to hop this little 5-foot lava to get to me.
Your DC is 17.
Correct.
On a 14 or higher, she will save. We're gonna roll from the box of 10. Okay.
And Murph has cool tattoos.
That is a 4 on the die. Everybody send your kids to camp. 18 D10.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
18
I don't
D10
think
is
I've ever
great.
seen a better use in a combat of non-character
Yeah.
ability strategy. This is pure knowledge of the overarching mechanics of the game. She's gonna make a con save disadvantage because she's held.
I love that he
a
points
nat
out. I mean, of
20
course, like
and,
Murph is a
two.
DM,
Paralyzed when she auto-fail?
Still.
but still.
Well, it's a lava's a con save.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, yes.
Kind of sneak attack, too.
I love how it always kind of sounds bad, even when he's saying something good. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh, yes.
106 damage.
Yeah, boy.
You know that Kipper-Lily, you've only seen her for an entire year in the moments where she wishes to be seen. She has moved like a ghost in this place. Subliminal messaging across the school, taunting you at every turn. Impossibly proficient, having arrived there in a way that completely abandons the heart and soul of the Eggford Adventure Academy. A place dedicated to a definition of heroism based in lunacy, unhinged behavior, reckless violence, and absolutely enormous swings in the face of reasonable alternatives. Kimberly Copperkettle got here by the most boring, non-in-the-spirit-of-the-law means. And you hear your blind sense in the final moment as she cannot snipe at you from a distance. You hear of a tiny pair of polished shoes running across igneous rock. Describe for me what happens in this moment.
I'm pretending that I'm looking up at where she was, and the last second, I turn and I press my watch, and like a net shoots out right over the lava, and as it catches her, I go, very good on paper, but no practical application.
As she begins to sink into the lava, fighting this paralysis, you see, boom, as her shirt goes up in flame, her little like cardigan, little ponytail, you look and see that there is no scar on her.
I knew it. I knew it.
That might happen.
I knew it.
Only a symbol, because when you ask for it and accept it willingly, it's a very different ritual. And Kipper-Lily Copperkettle vanished.
So
Wow.
Jace didn't accept it willingly. Because he was.
Oh, yeah, he did have a
claw marks
scar.
on him.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then
yeah,
that
yeah.
means that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Definitely watch
Oh,
that.
yeah, I rolled to see if I get an nat 20.
Oh yeah, roll see if you get that 20 and ally shows up. Nope. Figure out.
Damn, it's fun down here in the lava. Good work, Riz.
Good work, Reed.
Oh my God, Mary-Ann is coming for me.
Mary-Ann looks at you.
He did
That
just,
is the most intense
he
jump
did
scare.
ju- He did just.
Oh, it's Mary-Ann. It's Mary-Ann, that's why.
You burn my
No.
strawberry.
You burned my strawberry.
And leaps forward.
In the lava?
I am in the lava.
You are in the lava. I think, you know what? She's gonna take the damage and attack you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll 18 D10.
She's got that dog in her.
You gotta respect
No, keep it, Brennan.
Yeah, you got it. She
Or just
really,
the strawberries.
honestly,
No hat.
honestly, burning her strawberry is a great tactical move because she will chase you into lava.
You burned my strawberry.
Hitting twice for first 14. And,
I'm down.
Okay, down on the first hit.
I'm down on the first hit.
Okay.
And since I'm not gonna have a turn to use my reaction for Gorgug, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke her
Okay, copy that.
18 d10.
for another
Whoa.
16.
She takes the full damage still.
The music
she
turned
drops
on
with
and
14
disappeared
damage,
all of a sudden.
And then on the second blow, 2 failed death saving throws.
Oh, God.
You guys see the lava
3
like
people
bubbling and
down.
boiling over in that part of the thing. Buddy Dawn, banished, cannot go, huge.
I retreat into the womb of my new goddess.
Adaine Wizard, that is your turn.
To the
Oh,
womb.
thank God. I think it's like a pretty Could I, with scatter, just put the votes inside the ballot box?
Put Maisie in
Surely. Or put her in.
Wait, so you're on this level, like you can see
What
the ground.
was the point
But I
of the
want to
shot?
make sure that the people who are down are safe before I do
Sorry?
any other.
What was the point of the shot? The back of
the range
Siobhan's
is 30,
head.
but you can
Oh
tell
no, it was showing
creatures
up to
that
100.
Ellie was pointing underneath.
Oh,
who are
okay,
down
okay.
are
They were
safe
going like
before
this.
I do any other.
Totally. Shenanigans.
And the range is 30, but you can
I
teleport
can move
creatures.
them up to 120 feet.
Can move them up to 120. Unbelievable. But your cast is a 6th level spell, right?
Yeah, it's a 6th level spell.
3 on the
Scatter
die.
is such an OP spell. Like, it's just so good.
Which one?
Scatter?
Spell is too powerful. Elven
Like, thinking of
Oracle
that other
stuff
fight where they were all
midair.
clustered and then it was just like, scatter.
You cast Scatter. Spell is going to go off without a hitch.
Great.
Beautiful.
So you have to target creatures instead of objects.
Yes.
But you could put Maisie somewhere else on the battlefield.
I'll put Maisie next to K2.
Okay.
Put Maisie in the ballot box. Do you have to be able to see inside the object? Or...
I would say, give me an Arcana check, because the ballot box is kind of small. But give me an Arcana check. We'll call it DC 18.
I got a 17.
You do not feel that you could put Maisie inside of the ballot box.
Okay,
Cool.
that's fair. Honestly, absolutely worth it.
And she'd get a wisdom save too right now because she would be resistant.
I will.
The earrings are beautiful.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Fabian over to K1,
All the
and
necklaces,
I'll
the little
send
hair
Fig
clips.
over-
It's like so goth and also so like cute.
Goth kawaii.
Yeah. I was literally thinking the same thing.
Screaming
But all I could think was Hello Kitty.
your powerful magic to put all of your friends behind you. Porter looks at the people he was literally going to use your turn to legendary action and crush Gorgug's head. Turns down to look at you. He goes,
Nice sword. Wanna fight?
and takes a chunk of debris, and at the end of your turn is going to hurl it right at you.
Cool.
Porter is going to legendary action hurl this boulder.
You're crushing a 18-year-old girl.
That's an attack.
And you feel happy about
Looks
it?
so good.
Silvery box.
That is a hit. I need a strength saving throw.
But you're strong now.
I'm so strong now.
You're strong now.
It's a 10.
You take 33 points of damage. Not.
Oh, I have mirror image on.
Oh, shit. Go ahead and give me the roll. And you haven't been attacked yet.
I haven't been
So
attacked
it's 6
yet.
plus and negates the hit.
18.
Now, I want to point out, you realize that this boulder attack of his sends you 10 feet and knocks you prone, which means he has a way of getting you guys in the lava, which you're immune
Which
to.
room?
Well, dang.
I thought you wrote
think about how bad this...
spell.
I
then you
forgot that
reminded
lava.
us.
I thought he had an ability where he does a fire charge up thing, and I was like, oh, they'll have immunity to that. And then I remembered that lava does fire damage.
You remembered when Em pointed it out.
Unbelievable.
Maybe he
Lava
thought it would do
damage,
lava
two-
damage.
two-
Lava would do lava damage, not fire damage.
So goddamn sick. Okay.
Not the blank
One
steer.
of your duplicates.
I love Merv.
How? Adaine, 120 feet.
Oh,
This.
how 120 feet from him? It's not 120 feet from me. I believe. Let me read
So
it.
Jace is here. This is where Jace.
Oh, no, it is within 20
Okay.
20 feet.
So Jace is like right near my left nipple. Sorry, let's get him in there. Okay. You see this Jason's all the way over here and goes, fuck! And it's just jogging over igneous rock like his shoes burning as he's trying. And Porter goes, Maisie! Wait, you are class president.
Yeah.
Declare the school disbanded! You see Maisie goes, the school is hereby disbanded. And then you hear, this is Arthur Eggful. No student body president may be compelled against their will by either act of magic to disband the school or engage in any act of change. Porter goes, fuck! This is why we didn't do this earlier, Porter. And he goes, "Rah!" and hurls a rock.
I love that.
And he goes, Maisie, destroy the votes! Throw them in the lava! This Jace over here goes, Kimberly just died! And you see, he goes, what? And he goes, Kimberly's dead, so I don't, are there any blank votes in the bag? And honestly, because Kimberly just died, Maisie loses her turn. As Jace and Porter have to redo the plan on the fly, going, well, no, she should still destroy, they're from Seacoast, Amana! And you see, she goes like, yeah, but we need to pick a new president. And you see, he goes, Maisie, throw the votes in the box! And she goes, okay, I still have to count them once they're in there. Porter goes, fuck! The problem with having a mad dude.
Huge man just having a tantrum.
Yeah, what does want to add to intelligence?
So he's gonna go and go 60 feet. Now he's only he's 60 feet away from Adaine.
Hi, Jace.
God, wizards, you think you're so much better than everybody just because you understand the principles
Such
that
a
are
cool
at work.
shot.
Take a level of wizard.
You guys are killing it
Really
with
can. I
this shot.
tried. And you see, okay, Jace gets to
That's so
here.
funny.
He's like, I'm gonna roll
Yeah, you were
just
good.
to see the order that these two guys act in. We'll call it an honest luck check. They're gonna do something stupid on odds and something smart on evens.
Great.
10. They do something smart. Fuck. So this one here casts detect thoughts again.
I love that he thought about that.
And feels Kristen choose thoughts. And he goes, invisible, over here! And points up to K2.
Through simulacrum, could you detect thoughts though? Does it need to be humanoid or a construct?
Let's double check that. Hold on.
And if they ever,
It's a great question.
heard British Kristen.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, otherwise they go mad from trying to understand what's going on.
Cool. Yes, the term is creatures, which definitely includes K2.
She's absolutely.
This Jace right here looks at you, Adaine, says, I always thought wizards were a bit stinky. Time for you to take a bath. And he's going to, wait, you guys are all immune to fire.
Oh no!
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't fucking know that. He's going to create a Bigby's
I
hand.
want to see Brandon's face
He's
again.
going to, wait, you guys are all immune to
Yeah.
fire.
Oh no!
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't fucking know that. He's going to create a Bigby's hand, and he's going to push you into the lava. Give me an athletics check.
I love that he's.
You can fail it on purpose for fun.
Oh no! I got an 18. Wait, athletics?
Athletics.
I got a 17.
Can I tell you something right now?
What?
You resist it. You can choose to fail if you want to get pushed into lava.
No, I just am like full hand.
Chase is going, destroy them. And there's a sort of purple hand is going like,
Your saving throw is bad.
no.
Maybe crack a book once in a while.
Porter goes, listen to her, she's right. Fuck you. That's all of the Chase Star Diamonds that there are.
I love that that was the smart move they were gonna do. Is do the thing that they resisted.
Yeah.
Buddy being taken out of the picture. I know things can feel hopeless, but you guys have fucking really put them in a bad spot as well. You have advantage, Gorgug. It is your turn.
I think
Bless
this is one of
does
the worst
apply to death
positions
saving
that
throws.
the bad people have
You
been.
have 2 failures though, and no
For fire
successes.
battle.
Also because Brandon's not.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna happen.
19 and a 20.
On that now. What the fuck? You are at Gorgug. Okay,
That's
so
so dumb.
also I will say this. Based on that, we're back in the gym. Another miraculous fucking nat 20 death save. Roll a d4 for me. Great. Allies now show up on 17, 18, 19, 20. Describe for me what happens as Gorgug gets.
Oh.
What are we doing? Okay.
I've been down for 6 seconds.
Gorgug looks around.
Do damage vulnerability.
I don't know if he's gonna have.
It's not, yeah,
All right,
resistance.
then I'll do resistances and immunities.
Cool. You kick Jace off. This porter looks down and says, you need to learn to stay down. You get out. Oh, as you do that, go ahead and roll an ally check for me. 17 or higher. Cool, no worries. Oh, you go, get the readout. So
I still have 1 attack.
Cool.
So I will.
I mean, I'm definitely looking for help or aid in that way. I think I'm thinking about Maisie. I'm thinking about dispels. I'm thinking about greater restorations. And then I'm probably thinking about Rog and maybe Jawbone because they were just with us.
I'm gonna say you see all of them coming. However, what you see coming through the space, the doors of the gym that are like floating off in space, suddenly bust wide open. And a gleaming light of a mirror. Squeem.
Squeam. You know what? I think all those things, but then at the end of it is just Squeam.
Squeem.
Nice queen.
Squeem has 6 cortados.
Yeah, because they did it last session, right?
Squeem comes right in through here, going, cortados, holds
Oh my god, they actually had cortados.
I can't believe. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Insane.
You see, Squeem, some weird like dollar sign comes up in Squeem's chest as he reloads the track phone account in your phone. And you see Squeem looks at Porter. He goes, Squeem! And you see Crystal everywhere shadowed. Porter goes, ah! A shadow is cast from Porter behind him. And as the shadow grows longer, Balthazar appears in shadow form. And you hear him go, hey kids, what's for dinner?
I guess they'll let anyone in here.
It's pretty obvious you weren't dead.
Balthazar appears in that moment.
The greatest Fantasy High heroes of all
time. Squeem and Balthazar.
I love this.
After hit.
Hit after hit. What
I
is the
love it
range?
so
A Squeem
much.
appears in this moment. To
Chuck a cortado directly into my mouth.
yes, I'm actually going to see if you're within 60 feet, it's on.
I think he is.
Yes, you are exactly 60 feet. Mass healing word. This is going to hit. This is going to hit. This is going to hit Fig, Hangman, Kristen, Fabian.
Oh,
me too. That was so cute.
I know she was.
Baby, me
it's
too.
So cute in this
Riz,
episode.
Fig, Kristen, as cortados fly from his
Oh
hand.
my god.
Cortado. Squeem. You can't.
Go ahead and you may take your turn.
Wow.
Squeem saying Fabian in Squeem language.
It'd be so funny that if the subtitles didn't say Squeem, they just said what he was actually saying.
Yeah.
Like, that was so
I have arrived, my friend.
yeah, like, but like never gets talked about in the episode.
No,
it's just
no.
whoever's doing some.
It's just the sub people.
Of course, Squeem.
Well, I'm gonna live with Fabian too.
Balthazar says, why don't you kids get a room, huh?
Balthazar.
You're too much.
Balthazar.
You guys, bam! The
Some, like,
Shatterstar is
sitcom behavior.
destroyed,
I know.
crushed, dispelled, and vanishes. Doesn't even rejoin the fight. However, these two
Balthazar arrives and it's that thing where like
I'll bonus action.
it is a cameo.
Yeah.
And he just stands there and everyone's clapping.
Unreal turn. Bakur released. Squeem and the rest of them have arrived.
Oh, can I have Hangman? Hangman, hold down the little one, the strawberry one. Can he jump into the lava and grapple?
Hell yes. Yes. Go ahead. She's gonna roll. She's gonna roll.
I mean, she's so strong, but you know.
Okay, she rolled a nat 1, and then a 8 plus 11 is a 19. Hangman's gonna beat a 19 on an athletics check.
He does not do it.
Okay.
Cutting words. I'm close enough to cutting words. -8.
Okay, I got an 11.
Okay, he got a 10. I don't have a stat block.
Hangman plus 3 to strength.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
My cutting words
So
to her
cute.
are, you picked the wrong team, gorgeous.
Truly perfect.
As the Hangman, bam, hits her, begins to push her down into the lava. She looks up at you.
Put the hat on? Yeah. Where are you playing right now? I can't totally tell. It's hard to tell.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Say it, don't spray it.
Oh, God.
Incredible last live.
Okay, I am gonna
Cutting words.
We are going to revivify her.
I'm giving a bardic inspiration. Hey, Fig, don't listen to that.
You weren't even spitting that much when you were saying that.
You don't even
spit
spit
it.
Don't spray that, Fig. Fucking dead. But Fig, you have a bardic.
Fig throws up ice feast so that she can just die in the lava.
Okay, these shadows are going to go.
Oh my
so
God.
Kimberly went, as you run up and touch Maisie, and shatter this thing. For a moment, the light of the Shatterstar surrounds you. Scintillating red energy. What is Fabian feeling in this moment?
Slightly turned on, but mostly whatever his version of German Shepherd mode is. I think there's just a moment of just
The
like.
horny German Shepherd mode.
Just start humping. No, you didn't have to action it.
Yeah, I was being a dog. He's got that dog in her.
Are you all right?
Huge kiss. Both of you will make these saving throws with advantage.
Guys, I love that these adults are just playing with toys.
I know.
The power
them so badly.
You see, Kristen
Yeah.
says a display of protective anger here, of the
Ooh.
release, the relief, but also that desire for these people to leave Maisie the fuck alone. And that positive anger, that combative, aggressive anger to push these away. The Shatterstars are not able to close in on you and Maisie.
Nope.
That is their turn.
Beautiful.
Kristen, that's your turn.
Okay, great.
Order goes after you.
Kristen is going to pull out the shards of Cassandra
Okay.
and try to
The little
talk to
mushroom
her.
pendant.
I want to tell her that Ankarna is being fooled and that the person trying to bring her to this place is like betraying her and is going to try to kill her.
Okay.
I want to hold like the shards in my hand and me and Fig as like the two people of these two gods.
Hell yeah.
Like
I
reach
have
out to
shards in
them.
my hand as well.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I would like to reach out and cast Dispel Magic on Porter.
Okay.
And maybe if you can ask Ankarna to ask him another question, because now we've made it so that he can't lie to her.
Yeah.
Sick as hell. It's gonna be a
Beautiful.
Dispel Magic check. You're casting at a distance. Porter goes next. This is a very powerful magical item, but the DC on dispelling it is not very high. It's just a DC 15.
Okay.
You are rolling your wisdom. So you need a 10 or higher on this roll. K2 also has this round of this action.
Okay, cool.
Right? This is definitely Box of Doom as you go for the Shards of Twilight.
Come on.
7.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Lucky, right?
You have
I do. I have one more luck roll.
one more luck roll.
What about human determination too? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, you got both of those. So what you can do human determination and you can do luck.
Okay, I'll do human determination.
Cool.
Okay. Here comes I'm gonna.
This is luck.
This is luck. This is the final one.
This is luck.
There's setup for K2 to get in.
Should I just move to K2? Okay.
You want to do K2 now?
Now it's K2.
Now it's K2? Okay, great.
K2 doesn't know why, but she's being compelled to cast Dispel Magic, and she farts and says blind me.
Oh my god! What the hell?
I don't need this anymore.
Zach, go in.
Brendan, words have power.
I love that they just moved on. Oh my god. Kristen had one more roll. I hate them. Oh my. I hate it so much. Oh
god. My jaw hurts.
How is this allowed?
How is this real? How is it? How does the dice do that again?
They're like, well, K2's got to do it. Okay, skip Kristen's last luck
this
roll.
could be over. This is so stupid. Oh my
Kristen
god.
didn't even realize that it was a crit.
We need to watch it. That is so ridiculous. I did not think that was gonna happen.
Rewatch.
Held to cast Dispel Magic, and she farts and says blind me.
No. Wait. Ali's sitting down, not knowing.
She farts and says blimey?
I don't need this anymore.
There's no what's the fucking point?
I got in there.
Why didn't you just use that thing?
Let him go get some water.
Brendan, words have power.
He's also invisible, so we just hear a fucking loud ass fart.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what most DMs look like.
Show's over. Wrapping up.
Starts backing.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah, look like.
British Kristen. You're in the gym. Feel like I'm watching
You're in the
Twitch
gym.
right now. 8 to 9 strangers. You're not really sure what's going on. You're sitting by the bleachers completely invisible.
Oh, you just watched your crush kiss another girl.
You're feeling heartbroken as you see a version of yourself try to compel
Absolute
God.
fucking horseshit.
Lose that. What was that?
I think this is the
New dice.
She's trying to do something to this guy over here, whoever he is. He's huge.
And I had a hot Cheeto burrito for lunch.
Is burgling.
You said hot Cheeto burrito?
Yeah. Burrito, just cheese, hot Cheetos, no, and beans.
Yeah, and beans.
So many beans.
Brennan's still going.
Something's
Brennan's
off.
still going.
What are you thinking about?
I think that K2, her parents got divorced. We all know that.
We all know that.
Not Kristen's parents, but K2's.
Brendan, you don't want to take the frog cat and the strawberries?
Yeah. Are you getting out of here? Is there something extra special that happens with the amazing crit from K2 farting?
Oh yeah, I need a ride home. Yeah, that's what happens.
He's like,
I want to know your...
K2, you get 6 spells back.
Thank you.
Just any level.
I'm sorry, what do you say as you cast Dispel Magic?
As K2 farts and says blind me and casts Dispel Magic, afterwards she looks around because she only has a few spells left and she doesn't get these back, you know?
No, right.
Like she doesn't regenerate those. So she's actually about to become just like a normal person. And I think she uses 5 of her movement to sit down on these bleachers. And she pulls out her vape that she's addicted to. And she just thinks, this is so bad for me, and I'm not even human. And she stands up heroically, takes 15 feet, and she throws the vape into the lava. And she quits.
what's Brennan doing?
And she says, vaping is bad. Cotton candy lung, popcorn lung is real. And that won't be me.
Blimey.
It's a really good message.
Oh, Brennan, are you back? Did we?
Turns out my Uber's not going to be here for 4 hours.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So we can finish this really quick.
We can finish this really
You
quick.
got an Uber double XL?
Yeah.
K2 ripping ass have like a shatter spell effect?
Under her own thing and kills her.
I'm true. This is true. What's true is that, can you just do me a favor and just roll another D20 if Kristen had used.
I love that it's like, not even Ellie is trying to get this. Like, it's like, yes, I obviously want to roll well, but it's like, I'm not trying to crit here. I'm just blindly
I think they're all
you know?
trying to crit.
Yeah, but it's like there is no part of Ellie that's like, this is gonna be a crit. You know, like, it's just so funny that it's like, every time it's like, and then Ellie does the best thing, which is just rant about dumb shit for half an hour. Oh my god.
Lucky. I just want to see
Let's
something.
see. Right here?
Yeah, do it right here.
There we go. Kristen rolling.
Kristen rolling with Lucky.
Nothing's working. 15.
Okay, Kristen would have gotten it.
Not as much as K2 got.
Yeah, I can't, just when you watch this, go back and watch as it hits 20. Brennan, just as swiftly and quietly as possible, go, no.
Punching really tight. It's just
No. It's not okay.
we all saw those two, and we all had the same thought, right? We all thought it with those two failures. It was like, and we're waiting for K2 to step up.
But here's the issue.
It was in the air the same way that when, and I'm not talking about K2's power, it was in the air when, like with the divine intervention, we just knew for sure it was going to happen.
We knew.
Yeah.
And then this one.
Because when you say to a comedian, if this happens, I'm quitting the job I'm insanely good at, it's going to happen. It's too funny not to happen.
Here's the issue. Here's where I'm pissed. How else is this spell supposed to work other than hilarious?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
when they were writing the player's handbook, and they're like, "Oh, you can make a spell casting clone of a player out of snow, and it hangs out and helps."
And like, I can't cast this spell again because if I do, it will kill K2, which is murder.
Which is murder.
That's fully murder. I can never do this again until K2 dies.
The idea that this spell would have any function in any adventure other than absolutely fucking gut-bustingly hilarious is
I cannot believe that she crit. When your face fell, I was like, she passed. But then it lasted for so long, I was like, she crit.
You got it in the box of two. It was a natural 20. So here's what. Okay, so everything that was narrated, we honor the cock.
Are we gonna leave these here?
We all know, and I think K2 got 6 spells back. If I'm.
Oh yeah, I believe.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. On a critical, having also successfully divine intervened today.
Yeah.
Today.
K2.
It's like 3 hours ago.
K2. Cassandra grants K2 true life.
Oh my
She is no longer a simulacrum. Cassandra fully makes her real and brings her to our world. The world of us, the real people playing this game.
I'm sorry, here?
K2 is in Earth now.
Well, she's in England.
She's in England.
I'm gonna buy a gun. I'm terrified.
K2 in Paris?
Unsleeping City, K2.
Oh.
First place she goes, Austin.
Awesome.
It's like Boston weird.
Kristen, as you see K2 leaving from this dimension, the devil's honey, like poison from Porter's mouth, dispelled, divine intervention. K2 is a fully real person.
If they even do this season again, Ellie has to play 2 people the whole season.
Yeah.
With K2, and what does K2 say in return?
Sorry, just to understand, K2 is leaving Spire because K2 is entering the player's real Earth.
Yes, on a nat 20 and a successful divine intervention, this snow clone is leaving the fiction and is joining us here in reality.
So we'll
Otherwise, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I do think that Kristen does start crying because it was really nice to have a sister.
Oh my God, you're cursed, Brennan.
I
think he's turning into Galea.
You have the kind of night.
This is K2's arcane focus. Is this?
It does have Twitch energy. Whoever said that was totally right. That was,
Watch out, it will leak on you.
We got Galir energy right now. Zoom in.
That's her baby. Are you feeling any better?
That's right.
Is there a way to get
I feel a
this
lot better.
episode?
Let's rewind all the way back. We're gonna bring the energy back in.
Yeah.
K2, nat 20. K2 still has some spells to cast, right? I won't mechanically penalize you by vaporizing your simulacrum if she still has battle significant things to do.
She has heals.
She has heals and stuff like that.
If you will let her, as she leaves this earth, bless the amount of heals that she could have done in the next couple rounds on people that need it, she could just disappear.
She is fully granted true life. She is now her own person.
Not the British, like...
K2 is now just a human cleric. that has a memory of your life, but in England. And
Can I ask one super unhelpful question?
yeah, go for it.
That's where
Does this
she
mean,
can go with her village.
This means she can actually get pregnant?
She will not automatically trigger nearby pregnancy tests to test positive. She is capable of, you know, it depends on whatever Kristen's anatomy is. It just mirrors that, but in a British way.
So they drive on the wrong side of the street.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
the egg is on the other side.
The egg's on the other side of the
One
ovary,
more
yeah.
question. Does she still have concentration?
She still has concentration, yeah.
Okay, great.
Wait, did you just say
That's everything
she
she
has
needs to know.
eggs on the other side of the ovary?
She still have
The magic intertwines, and you see a hand of twilight reach. It's like the smoke from the lava turns
Cassandra.
into like indigo smoke of an arm reaching in, and it grasps the fiery light of the lava there. And you see Cassandra's face from the storm clouds overhead go to the side of Bakur's ear. And you see it says, "Think. Can it be true? Or is there not some doubt in your mind that this vision of the followers that betrayed you once before might betray you yet once again?" Bakur draws a fiery whip and an enormous sword and goes, "Enemy of the goddess!" pointing directly at Porter, and
Yeah.
will join the fight on your side.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do an ally check?
K2, fully graded true life, like looking sort of like real boy, genie freed from the lamp, as Cassandra, who's around K2,
I
says,
know. You
"What
saw that
greater
happen,
mystery
right?
No, but it's just,
than
it's
my
getting
prophet,
bigger.
fashioned by the elven oracle from purest snow, given the memory of being raised in a far-off land in a different dimension, coming here and having farted so hard that a spell was broken." That's pretty fucking mysterious.
It is.
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed.
I'm Kristen too. And then she bows, but she's invisible, but maybe you can see her.
Well,
She's Malay.
Malay.
Hot Cheeto burrito.
Porter goes, "Enough!" and he's gonna take his turn.
That's Brendan.
Porter levels his maul at Balthazar and disintegrates it.
what?
What about his peacock? So is he the one with parrots?
He has parrots.
Yeah.
His parrots?
The funny thing is, Fig was the one who made up the parrots, the
and then I'm going to
cockatoos, I
need-
think.
We never followed up with them.
I had to assume that.
Do you guys remember
How did
Balthazar
I-
ever doing anything on any of our adventures?
Gorgug, you fall.
That's the one thing about Brennan giving everything for a nat 20 is like he's coming hard now. Like there's no like strategy. It's just like hurt.
It's not like he's punishing them.
No, not at all. But it's like I have to make this serious for the fight. You know.
I will rend the world asunder. I will need a concentration check for the banishment.
And it's honestly horrifying that she's alive now.
Advantage.
Nat 20.
Unbelievable. Cool.
And a nat 1. She has spicy dice.
And I'll need deck save from Fabian
dicey.
and
Yeah.
Maisie as well.
Yeah.
15?
15 makes it.
Great.
And Maisie also makes a 15. So as these continue to fly in like wild, crazy directions everywhere, Kristen falls, Gorgug falls. Adaine, this one is still down here.
The crazy, it's just so insane that they are immune to fire damage because they would have been so stuffed.
Got it right here.
Got it right here. As a bonus action, healing word to Gorgug.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping she might.
That's going to be 7 hit points healed to Gorgug.
Wow.
Oh, God damn it.
Is that
Man, that's
third
the way
time
he's
coming
going
back?
down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This Jace is finally going to get to close. Last little Jace here.
Oh, I did not either. Can I make
Oh, go ahead, make those rolls.
Dos ally.
17 or higher.
18?
18.
Yeah.
Sick as hell.
Ooh, who's that?
Mum probably.
Coming
Yeah.
into the door by Squeem, Sandra Lynn,
Yeah.
Jawbone,
Oh, so many.
Rog, and Lydia all rush into the gym as a giant mirror opens. Fig, it's going to be your turn.
Sandra Lynn, Adaine.
Got it, sweetie.
Can I get to Porter?
Sandra Lynn,
Or do I
her
need to
mom.
use my skateboard.
With your skateboard, you can get there, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try.
I'm sorry, but that coffee is so annoying.
So funny. It's just, it's obviously drying out. Like it's just slowly going outwards. Like why don't they just put a new shirt on?
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Yes!
22
Okay.
hits.
She is nervous about her
I'm
rolls,
gonna
eh?
do 4th level smite. He hurt one of my friends, so I'll get an extra D8. And this is a booming blade.
cross
so I'll
earring
take-
keeps catching the
I'm
light. It
gonna-
looks so
I'm gonna
cool.
roll it proper. So I'm gonna roll just the smite first.
I wish there was a slightly tilted shot because it feels too low.
Joe
on
Bone's
this one.
glasses.
Oh, I thought there was like a clone.
Yeah.
Like the top down, you can't really tell how it disperses,
Oh,
but
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
side one doesn't help you visualize it either.
Place yourself, yeah.
I just wish I could see it kind of like here.
Unbelievable.
17.
17. You see
Any allies?
Balthazar reappears.
You old son of
I guess we'll let anyone in.
I keep saying that.
Hey, don't send me there again. I can't feel or see anything.
This is why we keep you around.
And Fabian,
He's learned.
ally check from you.
Did you die and get bored?
Nat 20. All I have to do is be dead, and I can roll anything.
Fabian, standing over your body, Macy goes, no, Fabian! Grabbing your body. The Jace standing over you goes, not bad for an illusionary double. And behind that Jace, you hear, bam! Blood comes out of his chest as Agent Cuspin Clark runs up and says,
doubles.
no more illusory doubles. And fires a gun directly into his back.
Yes.
Everyone in this gym is under arrest!
No double.
That way.
They do not
He's
turn
going to
into
go ahead and give me 3 attack rolls.
You're gonna get shot.
You see Rog like stomps on the back of the platform to turn it into a ramp, and Lydia fucking takes off through the air. She
Whoa,
skids over
that's
down
so
here.
cool.
Rog gets
so
here as well.
sick.
All of them joining on this lower
So
platform.
sick. These shots are so cool this episode.
That is going to be
Going to do something which is somewhat of an act of faith,
Not the
which
slow
Adaine is not very
Slow
good at.
zoom.
But she has faith in her friends, and maybe that's enough. She's going to cast Detect Thoughts using the weird earworm that Fabian gave her within a 30-foot radius, which I believe includes Kristen, Fig, and Porter.
Okay.
And Bakura as well.
Yes.
So, in the wording of this earworm, each time you use the earworm to cast the Detect Thought spell, it sends the information gleaned to the nearest extraplanar creature.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which I'm
To
assuming
Ankarna.
means Ankarna.
That is correct. Okay.
Wow.
So
The devil's honey has been dispelled.
has been dispelled. So you cast Detect Thoughts. He's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw.
Order.
Straight
into
And I
unbelievable
tell my
intersection.
friends to purposefully fail the save.
His wisdom is not
The guy at the mall didn't say anything about
And I don't think he would use I don't think he knows this enough to use a legendary resistance on it. I don't think he would. He doesn't see it like it's not seeing. It's not a harmful thing. He needs a 12.
I cannot take the worm out of my head.
He needs a 12 or higher to beat it.
Great.
I do think you get surface thoughts no matter what.
You do. But I would like to get deep on everybody.
16 on the die.
Can I use my flashbang?
Oh shit! We haven't seen this ability yet. Yes.
Right.
So done.
To distract him, and it's
So
D8.
16. So 8. This is going to be a 5 or higher on the D8. Does it? That is a 6.
Yes!
Amazing.
At the end of it all, you see Adaine standing there, hands up, reaching into his mind as he tries to slay this champion of Ankarna. He looks at you from behind, like standing on the other side of him, as he raises his hammer up. One of the things you made, combining 2 disciplines that you were told could never be brought together. A small little flashbang grenade, a humble gadget. Describe for me what happens as you take it off your vest.
Wow, so
Pull it
poetic.
off, take the little pin out, look to Porter and smile at him. I come out of rage.
Incredible.
Throw it to him and say, hey, don't be blinded by rage.
So dope.
Look at the little flashback in the.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Slitting his goddess's throat, holding up her head and ascending to the throne of deityhood, and are able, as the Elven Oracle, to cast that out into space.
You say, is this justice? Is this a new dawn?
The pit fiend beside you, chest splits open as a golden armored high elf steps out. You see the champion of Ankarna standing right here, having just smoked Porter in the chest. In this moment, I'm gonna give us the possibility of ending this battle right now. Everybody here is going to participate in this as a cleric of Ankarna for this moment. This incredibly clever play.
So
the
clever.
unwinnable battle that you have soldiered through. The fact that Porter is very soon to acting on his turn and maelstrom everybody that is surrounding him. Everyone's going to roll a divine intervention as though you were a cleric of your level. If a divine intervention is achieved in this moment, Porter will be sundered by his goddess in this very instant. Otherwise, he will have a chance for a last stand here.
Okay.
One by one,
Okay.
One in the box of 2.
Honestly, even if it doesn't work,
Incredibly clever.
so
beautiful,
cool.
yeah.
Like it just feels.
If I prevented K2 from rolling,
Should we go least impactful to
Yeah,
first?
let's start with K2.
all right, K2 is going to roll. Divine intervention.
Just knock this out. You know what I'm saying?
Please just do it right away. 8, no. All right, that's not K2. Anyone else want to roll divine intervention?
It's
What
a
do I got? So I
10.
got to get a 1 basically.
You got to get a 0 or a 1. 3, nope. All right.
I got it.
That's a 0. Now, as long as you don't roll another 0,
Okay. As long as I don't roll another
Don't roll
0.
a 10 on the 10.
because that would be a 100. That's an 8. That is a divine intervention. If anyone else wants to roll just to see what they would have gotten, feel free. But also, we know that we got at least 1.
I don't think I want to know.
No,
I
Let
just
that be a
have to be down.
mystery.
A mystery. The scene we see set
Wow,
before us,
so beautiful.
Adaine, standing here, who in this moment uses this little gadget to make the difference between success and failure, between saving the world or watching as it ends. But only one of our bad kids is unconscious.
Oh, a dream unconscious state, making you more suggestible.
You feel Maisie holding your hand. You hear,
You know, it's really, really nice. All the things you've said in dance class and at the study sessions. I know you're like the most popular kid at school, but I feel like all the jock stuff and the owlbear stuff, and famous pirate for a dad, famous elven swordswoman for a mom, famous adventures every year at Eggfort, you make such a difference just in all the ways you take care of people. All the people at your house that feel like they're part of something cool because you set things up for them to feel that way. That's like who you really are, I think. I wish we'd gotten a chance to lose our virginities to each other. And you realize that as you lay here dying,
So sweet, but also
you are
okay.
going to lose your chance to lose your V card to someone who really genuinely cares about you. And you feel from the lava, no.
From the
Fig,
lava.
you feel something asking to be released from the bottomless pit.
Let me into the world. There is an injustice here.
I'm the bouncer, and you're fucking coming in.
Erupts from behind Fig.
Oh my gosh.
The dawn of justice. The question posed by the Elven Oracle. You hear a voice saying,
To the question posed by the oracle, not of the elves, but the oracle of all peoples.
Ooh.
No, it is not just. Fabian, a light appears, and a dawn goddess striding
Wow.
across says,
Regina.
it is not right
That they would not
that
lose.
two such teenagers should find each other and lose their chance at this wondrous moment for the sake of a bitter, vengeful, foolish, idiot liar!
and a sword wider than the gym cuts Porter in half. Divine intervention. Porter Cliffbreaker is no more.
Is that a real sword?
And with that, we come out of combat.
Oh my
as,
god.
the last
Wider
kid
than the
is
gym, cut
arrested.
Porter in half.
Just quietly arrested.
Quietly arrested.
He was Hilda the whole time.
He was able to transform. You see, Cuspin turns to look at you. There's a little bit of devil's honey on the ground in front of you.
He was Hilda.
You're going away.
For 3,000 years, you motherfucker. What? No, I'm not Hilda. Hilda, I don't even know who that is. Nice try, motherfucker.
Hilda Street and Hilda Place.
You know, usually I like people getting credit for my work, but that one kind of hurts.
I'm Hilda.
He looks around. You see, he kicks Jason to the lava. No! And he goes,
No.
I'll get you, Hilda. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do.
Why is he chasing Fig when he was Hilda? Fully believing my own lies.
Oh, true.
Incredible.
Yeah.
All of your friends and family gather around.
the visual of it.
We're
It's
all
Yeah, yeah, it's so
enveloped in
cute.
golden light. This weird other realm is still coming through from this place, and all of you feel the cool touch of twilight and of the dawn, the two times of the changing of day to
So
night and night
beautiful.
to day, and everybody looks so hot. As the light fades, all of you find yourself walking in darkness. All of you feel yourself scattered. The dead bodies of the rat grinders, the hangman.
Buddy Dawn's still
you see
alive.
flying through space, and a cool breeze moving through this place, searching for something. As you are all here, moving through this space, trying to find each other again in this moment, I will ask each of you, who's the first person that finds something?
I think, you know, having just killed Porter. It was, I think Gorgug remembers those earlier conversations he had with Porter and thinks back to when he was trying to argue with him or just ask him to let him take other classes.
You go back to that moment and you see Porter standing before you going, I'm not interested. You clearly haven't applied yourself in your barbarian classes. Without an effort here, I see no reason to allow you to do this thing. And you see that moment of you basically accepting someone telling you that you had to take 4 years of school.
Yeah, that's unhinged.
I think Gorgug thinks back to this and thinks what he wishes he would have said was just that, you know, if you talk about like my potential and you care this much about it, that's okay, but at the end of the day, it's mine, so I can do with it what I want to do with it.
You feel a presence behind you of a woman in glorious dawn light, armored, but looking sad or weak. Some force that had called her to this world she just destroyed, and it's almost like her connection to this world is very tenuous. She looks out, but sees this memory of you that you change in your mind. You see a version where you say exactly that to Porter. And watch as you simply do not accept that he has the authority to tell you what you're going to do with your life. The figure behind you puts a hand on your back and heals you of all damage.
Whoa.
Okay. He was a liar, and he did not truly care for you. I am sorry you did not feel that you could stand against him in that moment.
Thank you.
And she begins to fade away. And you're able to move from that place and find your friends.
I think Kristen walks in to like a kind of corner, and all of the different crystals reflect her at all different ages growing up, and she sees them kind of like all in one, and her anger is for her like upbringing and not really feeling like there was like a place for her, like she had to change herself to be like worthy of like love and also like a god.
Yeah.
And so I think her anger is like she sees her parents and something that she's still, I think, currently angry about and hasn't like necessarily worked out.
You feel the figure beside you heal you of any injury you sustained and say, is there strength I could lend you to say or do what need be said or done for these people who have wronged you?
I think this is in the wisdom to accept the things you cannot change category.
You see, she looks very sorrowful and vanishes. And you see that as this happens, the little area just around you, grass begins to grow and the twilight forest begins to emerge around you.
Ooh.
Gorgug and
Back in the
Kristen,
forest.
you find each other. You see the forest, Gorgug, and can join here.
You look so much better.
You look better.
Adaine sees her parents also, and sees the unfairness in the way that they treated her, but also in the way that they treated Aelwyn, and how unfair it was to pit them against each other when, like, she's enjoyed having this sister relationship with Aelwyn here so much, and she was robbed of that for 16 years.
You are healed for all damage you sustained and see the goddess beside you looking and saying, you have been stolen from. I can help you mete out justice.
I don't need justice. I don't need justice against those people.
Oh, I'm sorry. And she vanishes. The Twilight Forest goes and encompasses Adaine as well, and you join your friends.
I think Riz sees himself in middle school before he had any friends, and just the kind of injustice he felt with just how hard it was to meet people and to connect with people. And then I think also feels like he's been unfair to maybe Kristen and Fig. Kind of sees some of Kipper Lily in himself, of trying to sort of, you know, prevent change, to stop like a new dawn.
You are healed for all damage that you've sustained in the fight. And Ankarna looks at the memory of these other kids back when you were very lonely. Your best friend was your babysitter. And
Penny was a
also
good
looks at the
friend.
rage you're directing at yourself and goes, yes, to hold oneself to account is a very noble thing, I think. Is there any help you require from me?
I think I need to talk to Fabian and Kristen.
Oh.
If you could get me to them.
Yes, I can. And you see, you are surrounded by golden light. And she takes you away from this place.
I think Fig looks into a reflective surface and really wants to see her mom and be mad at her mom for taking 4 fucking months to ask her about the curse she was struggling with. But I think Fig knows that who she's really mad at is herself, because she spent all year in an existential tailspin, getting cursed, and then realizing that she didn't even respect herself enough to make or keep an agreement with herself, and she didn't even think she was worthy enough to reach out to her friends about it. And she spent the entire year just stewing in self-doubt and kind of loneliness, even though she was surrounded by people. But I don't know if it was pride or thinking that they wouldn't give her the comfort she was seeking, but she just could never bring herself to ask for help.
God.
And she made such a big show of helping everyone else, hoping that would mean that that she would be worth that help. She couldn't even bring herself to ask for it.
You feel yourself healed, and Ankarna not only touches you to heal you, but embraces you and sees that one path of confronting your mother, and sees this other path of dwelling on this anger directed towards yourself. Certainly there is something that I can help you to destroy. I owe you more than I can say. You stewarded my realm. You brought me here. You have wielded wrath for good. And remembered me when no one else would, not even the scions of my followers. I have not had a chance in ages to return to what I once was. I feel if I do not help, I may die.
Oh.
I say this with nothing but love in my heart. I'm actually already really good at destruction. So this one's on the house, and maybe you can owe me.
She smiles, wraps you in golden light, and Riz and Fig, you are reunited in this place of golden light together.
I think Fabian thinks about all the times Bill told him he was going to be great, that he was going to write his name on the face of the world, and how long he's been saying that, and how much of his life he's been saying that. And he thinks about Bill's followers and the way that they saw him. He thinks about Kristen slapping him when he kind of was trying to explain what had happened, and saying his full name. And then this year, and that tattoo, and the title of Maximum Legend, and just the weight that he has been carrying of expectation placed on him by his father.
You see Bakur badly injured with his forehead up against Lydia Barkrock's forehead. She is badly injured. They could have been fighting in this realm for some time and have come to some understanding and touched each other's forehead. Bakur looks flying in here with a little whistle around his neck. You see Gorthalax appears in this place. Both of them look at you, open a seam in the crystal, and Bill steps out. Ankarna appears behind you and heals all the damage in your body. Thank you for calling me. Do you have anger towards this man? I can help you stand against him if he has wronged you.
No, I don't want to cause him harm. I just want him to understand.
Ankarna looks very saddened again. You see Bill looks out and begins to fade away back in this realm. As you ask for understanding, you see that Bill looks at you confused, and there's some twilight, a shard, a cool forest. He looks out and goes, "Oh, my darling boy. I'd love you
if your name was written nowhere. And if I had to choose between you and all the places that my name is written, I'd scrub it from this and every world for another day. He puts his head on your head, gives you a kiss on the cheek. But maybe we can have it both. Maybe we can. But one is more than gold to me, my boy.
I love that, and then he's just the craziest freaking pirate in the world that kills
A
people.
clearing where you see a badly injured Ankarna with
Crazy.
Cassandra returned, who holds you and K2.
Blimey.
I'm holding the back of her tracksuit.
Don't squeeze her too hard. She's gassing.
Cassandra says, I have made her real as well.
Oh, that's so good.
That's very generous of you.
K2 does make me doubt everything.
You see, she takes K2 in the palm of her hand and goes, now go away, literally forever.
Is this you guaranteeing that there can never be a
I still have the spell. I still have the spell.
K3, K4, K5.
K3 is gonna be German. K4 is gonna be Australian. Now go away, literally.
You see that Jawbone,
When they
Rog,
call him
and
out, he's like,
Sandra Lang, Squeem, even Balthazar.
Squeem is here.
Squeem's dealt with a lot.
I crack a cortado. I think it's up to your new
I love
followers to protect
Dragging
you
the
from
people.
that. I think people will always be looking for power and wanting to corrupt you. I do agree that that's something to be afraid of. But maybe you can be like a best kept secret.
I think also like they wanted to exploit you because of your power, and that just speaks volumes to the potentiality in you.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you're going to be the thing you want to be if you decide how to direct that potentiality. I wrote this song about how you let yourself be a weather vane instead of a compass, but really I think I was also writing about myself, so I kind of get it.
Yeah, if your followers told you to jump off a cliff, would you just do it?
I have no followers any longer.
You have 6 right here.
She begins to weep.
oh my God.
Rebellion, I'm the Archdouble Rebellion. Rebellion without the horizon of dawn, without the promise of a new beginning, is absolutely cynical.
Yeah.
You're the only thing that gives my domain any meaning.
Oh my God.
I think I hold Fig's hand so that we're kind of mirroring, like
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
She smiles.
That's so funny.
Two things can be true at once. They can be really bad, and they also don't deserve to get sliced in half. So I think dawn, twilight are both really like liminal spaces between dark and
Oh
light.
my gosh,
and
so
it's
true.
really cool to
So
hang out
true.
there.
That's such a
always
good
dark.
description.
That's a great call.
Cassandra, who casts a shadow on her face, and you see she says, I have missed you. They embrace and kiss. Cassandra says, I must take my wife to rest.
I take her really good. Where's the cat?
Oh,
Where's the fucking cat?
Where's that fucking cat?
Yeah.
Kalina, and I tell her about how I think Kalina kind of brought her. Yeah.
Justice.
Oh, you see Ankarna whips around and gets tall and says, did that fucking cat fuck with you?
It brought her to a place where she could get taken.
I have hated that cat. And Cassandra goes like, no, and Ankarna says, the cat's bad, darling. The cat's bad.
The cat is out of the bag.
Maybe you can have this, and I grab Squeem.
She says, Squeem, you're perfect. Squeem. And she says, Squeem, you will be my light. And wherever the sword shines, and you see a shadow is cast from the light, and Balthazar comes back and says, uh-oh, looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Oh my God, Balthazar.
I guess they let him
Every time.
Ankarna says, Squeem, Balthazar, find Kalina, track her down across all the realms. A new dawn rises, and the Shadow Cat will be found.
There have been some injustices, though, that I would love to correct if we can.
Yes.
Some people were killed in your name that I really don't think that deserved to be killed.
Yeah.
Machine, your
Why don't
boyfriend?
you go
No.
take like your fire that causes new beginnings and the temple
Maybe
that you were
Lucy?
wronged. You should go right your own wrong. You should go redecorate that thing.
Lucy, stop by the morgue, the city
Lucy,
morgue
the teacher.
on the way.
And honestly, all of the
And maybe
rat-riders that
Buddy.
weren't fucking Kipperly.
All of them were murderers, but Mary-Ann seemed like
Yeah, just Mary-Ann.
Just Mary-Ann.
Mary-Ann, Lucy, and
Mary-Ann's just like really easily led, and I think that-
Ankarna,
Are we sure?
I have removed my name from the bones of Lucy Frostblade and Yolanda Batgood.
Wow.
She gives you a kiss
on the forehead. She embraces you.
Sorry, I misread that.
Cassandra smiles and says, I knew I had the best prophet. You see, she says,
The purple
hold on a second.
hair
You see she
is
takes a
Cassandra.
real quick and sends it to Craig and says, please put this on the Instagram. Double God. Kristen Applebee's has now been involved in the direct resurrection of two gods. Pretty good. Take that wolf song, LOL. Send.
Juicy God gossip.
You see that the two of them,
Juicy God
as they
gossip.
turn to leave this place, you see Ankarna says, oh, let's get you some help. You see that you hear beep, beep, and a station wagon pulls up, and wearing an aloha shirt with a bucket hat, Arthur Eggfort steps out.
My freaking God. I
Am I
forgot
too
about
late?
it.
Yes.
Well, take.
You're late.
You see
You're
Ida,
late.
Ida springs out of shotgun and says, it's incredibly hot here.
Yes.
Yes.
My paramour, she
Yeah,
embraces
the
you,
smile.
twirls up in a burst of feathers and wings. I have long missed you. Did you get my Order of Knights and my Star Shower?
Yeah, it was all amazing. I wrote you a bunch of letters in the past that now you can read, and they will have traveled through time to find you.
Fascinating. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, they will have time traveled in the way that. Well, dang, another great year.
Oh my freaking God.
Well, I'm back to the Eggfort Adventuring Academy.
Well,
and
dang.
you see, you get
Oh
back
my
and listen.
gosh.
Look at these beautiful statues of me, the principal.
That's Zuri's ball.
What are Porter's testicles doing?
Can we? But did any of them not vote for Kimberly when we checked
Oh,
the votes
that's
that were in
so
that little box?
funny.
I'm gonna roll. Mary-Ann voted for herself.
See? She could have been president.
Kristen Applebee's is elected president of the student body of the Eggfort Adventuring Academy.
Brown.
Yeah. Did you want to be the president?
No,
Oh,
I just want to make sure that you want to be.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to. Thank you so much for pushing me.
You win the presidency.
I'm filling up Wranglers as we speak.
You go to the city morgue.
I know what this family did. Yes, sire. The implication is enough for me.
You see, Lucy comes back as well. And you see, she goes, Kristen, hi, I'm Lucy Frostblade.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Thanks for letting me hang out in your afterlife.
Oh,
You sent me there when you found my body in the woods.
Yeah, you did.
amazing.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone.
What's it like in Kristen's afterlife?
As they come back, the shatter stars are ejected from their chests. And you see Ruben go, my freaking puka shells.
Oh.
What the fuck? My freaking puka shell necklace. Where are my sandals? Where are my cargo pants?
I think everything you just listed is in a pocket of your cargo
That's the
short.
problem. If you lose the shorts, you lose everything.
Aw, freak. I gotta get out of here.
Freak.
And you see, he turns around and says, do I recognize you?
Yeah, you were a roadie in hell for a
Oh,
little bit.
oh, dang. Okay. And you see, he takes off. Ruben looks like he's totally like wiped. And you see, Mary-Ann
Oh my gosh.
comes back.
Okay.
Where's my freaking strawberry?
It's
Burned.
Yeah, it's sinking in lava.
We can get you a mango soda.
Yeah.
Really? Awesome. Do you guys do Corgi Pets?
So you kind of pushed me over earlier this year.
Yeah, that's the game, right?
Yeah.
Did it make you mad in real life?
In real life?
Yeah, not in the game, but did it make you mad in real life?
Hey, you know what? It made me a little mad. I was a little upset that you were better than me.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
I was sort of, I kind of have something going on, but not like an actual, nothing. Not really.
Situationship.
It's sort of an undefined situation. Why?
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 My dad makes benches in his workshop.
I like to sit down.
That is the cutest thing in my life.
You see, she goes, so much in common. He goes, you see, she says, a pen?
No.
You can't spell stuff, and then it spells different stuff upside down if you hold it upside down. Like,
Where do you get them?
You don't know where you get Corgi Pets?
Okay.
I think Mary-Ann just plays Cookie Pets and reads the game.
You see, she says, you see, Mary-Ann writes down something, and she goes, this is my crystal number. I'm gonna go put it where you get Corgi Pets.
Where?
Loser. And walks away.
So hot.
Damn it! What we've seen. I love this union.
Oh my God.
Wedding on you too.
No, guys.
So I'm gonna turn this over to all of you for
I
our
love
epilogues
that.
at the end of junior year. Is there anything that you guys do before the school year ends?
I think Riz is gonna try to take his hands off the wheel a little bit. He's gonna try
tea instead of coffee.
He doesn't want to.
And he's so tired all the time.
I wish KT was here.
Adaine, you see Aylwin.
How's your library job, bitch?
Feels good. I commute by going downstairs. The library has a door in.
Yeah, you actually haven't been outside for like 3 weeks. Though.
What?
Kalia and I
Oh, what?
are the proud expectant.
Of what?
We're getting a dog.
100 dogs.
100 Dalmatians.
Kalia says, we're getting a dog to protect the new baby.
I think I break maybe one or two.
Ow!
Sorry,
baby
sorry,
and book.
sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna go.
We're gonna go get some ice cream or something.
As you walk out, your phone pings a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A half
Nemesis
thing.
alert has shown up on your phone.
What the hell? Josh, what the fuck is going on?
Fabian, my name is Alston.
I don't give a shit. I'm about to have a baby.
I'm about to have a baby.
And that's a fucking nightmare, all right? But who's this new nemesis?
Looks down and says,
Nemesis.
no name.
God damn it. God fucking damn it, Josh. I swear to fuck.
Oh, no, sorry. It's like a
Esaf,
name. It's
Esaf.
like, oh, Faith?
Oh, motherfucker. Josh.
The baby
Josh,
siblings.
get ready for war.
Oh.
Fabian, are you all right? I think. Do you ever talk to Jawbone about this stuff?
No, all right. Hey, it's war time.
Okay.
Josh,
You see,
I need you to
Alston
fucking
says, Mr. Seacaster, fucking bring it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I do think that you're really cute and kissing you was really fun. And also my ex is on a break with the really stupid person that she was dating for like a while. So I'm kind of gonna focus on that, I think, for a little bit.
This day I vow. You are my sworn nemesis.
Wait, no, why?
From this day forward, you should never have smooched me if that wasn't going to last forever.
What?
And she,
Big
to
Ben,
the bees,
season
as
3.
she runs off into the field.
Season 4.
To the bees.
I like sneak the book Polysecure into her hands before she leaves.
She says, I will not understand this for years, and throws it away. And runs away. And Jawbone tells you that night, Predator got tickets. She's on her way back in a couple weeks.
I grab a watermelon, cut a little hole in it, crack open a giant thing of tequila, and put it upside down in it.
In the mirror of the chapel, you see a reflection of a dawn goddess and a twilight goddess
Beautiful,
going like,
Cassandra.
It's so cute, isn't it? Well, they'll figure it out. And
God, someone open up the fridge.
Take a shelf out.
I have to take out all the lunch meat. Is everyone cool with that? I just need space.
Why are there Galea's yogurts in this fridge?
Because he can be wherever he needs to be.
I threw them out, sorry.
So out of date.
Gorgug.
I appreciate that.
Hey, we fucking won over Porter, and then I have this
I was gonna ask you, like, do you?
What are the J's?
Jason's.
I didn't know.
Gorgug, you fucking dog.
I didn't.
You're
I
the
thought
luckiest
I
guy in
cleaned.
school.
This is
I
not.
cleaned her.
I thought it was a different bench, to be honest.
Oh, that's so cool.
Gorgug gets a
You're
text.
fucking.
Congrats, Gorgug. Just heard the news.
I wasn't a virgin.
Dude.
Fabian, I wasn't
Yeah,
a
he
virgin.
wasn't a
It's
virgin.
just that you smashed on the bench, and that's sick, dude.
It's not. I don't recommend it.
Okay, good to know. Honestly, if you have any other tips, I would love them.
Will and Digby are so proud. We get the hangman working. They constantly tell everybody about the final flashbang that did the
Of
trick and
course they would.
broadcast
Every
order
So
shots
So
everywhere.
proud.
Arthur Eggford says, would you ever consider teaching? Yeah, post-graduation.
Oh, wow.
You promised me you're not a villain.
I can't promise that.
Please.
I can't promise that.
I sealed the night york, by the way.
What? Cool. God, this is spring. You see Ida looks and says, I told you about the greatest wizard in range. Yeah, I know you can't promise you're not a villain.
He'd be a great teacher.
Maybe next year I'll be the bet.
What were you saying?
What's
What
that?
were you just saying?
What was I just saying?
Then maybe next year I'll be is what I heard.
Who knows?
What were you gonna say that starts with a
Senior
B?
year? Fun. Who knows? It's the nature of time, Quangles, I'm afraid. Tip top. And he turns into birds.
So many birds.
Every one of us is the principal. And at Morgan Manor, Sandra Lynn.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see that, honestly.
And you see that she steps out and just does this to Sandra Lynn. And comes in the room and sits on your bed. I've been listening to this awesome podcast.
My God.
It's called Complicated Women.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And I think it's done a lot. You know, I was trying to get into the Dry Guys and I kind of couldn't. She says, I think that's really beautiful. And I think that Fabian will need it. I think Fabian will need help.
Maybe at the weapons store.
Just handing them over to Maisie.
You see,
Next season, there's gonna be a baby already.
are those Porter's testicles? She goes, blimey. She wraps you up in a hug, kisses you, and you see that she points at her eyes, points at you.
You know her bad teacher.
I recently downloaded your album onto my Zune.
Some powerful divine magic in there, huh?
Reading between the lines, I take it that your time at the Eggford Adventuring Academy may be coming to a close.
I think it's possible.
I would expect nothing less from the Archdevil of Rebellion herself. You were exemplary in the last stand. You accomplished incredible things. If my school holds you not amongst its alumni, but amongst its dropoutniks.
What?
Dropoutniks.
Oh, God, you are so smart. I know you could have come up with something better.
My little dropout daddies.
It's getting a little worse.
And I would say to you that I respect and honor that decision. However, I cannot stop the inevitable automatons that are now hunting you.
What?
You dropped out. They will find you anywhere in this multiverse. I cannot stop them.
Well, I'm very charming. It's likely that if they come down here, they'll end up working for me.
You see, and we fade from there all the way back to the Eggfort Gymnasium for something you don't see.
Not a head. That was an
Yes.
Buddy Dawn steps out. Kali, where is everybody? You see, he looks down and says, Bakarath? Can you hear me, Bakarath? And a nascent divinity, a brand new guy with one true believer, appears. I am Bakarath. Bakarath, reach out, call to you a divine champion, that you may send them forth and I may preach in their name. You need a right hand, a fiend, much like Bakur of old. You see this tiny little baby guy goes, and a shadow lengthens. Kalina! As Kalina appears, buddy, we gotta get the fuck out of here. They are coming for us. Your grandfather is not gonna fucking believe this. And they vanish in shadow. And that's all for Dimension 20 Fantasy High Junior Year.
Wow, we made it. 20 episodes reacting. We've never done anything like this before.
Such long episodes this season.
Such long episodes as well. The editing was crazy, but honestly, this was amazing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just blown away by what the team have created.
I think it's so interesting. Like, I'm thinking, like, I thought I'd be sadder at the end of all of it, but I think Fantasy High at the end of the day is such a, like, happy place. You know, like, I think there's, like, obviously the tone of Fantasy High is very different to, like, a lot of the other stuff. Like, I'm thinking there's definitely a darker tone with Unsleeping City or, you know, like, different things like that. I just think it's such a blessed place. And even if we don't ever come back to Fantasy High in the future of Dimension 20, which I feel like they will probably, I just think it just,
it's so precious. It's so wholesome. Like, and the fact that this is like their, I guess not flagship, but like this is where they started. And seeing all the, I'm kind of going existential now, but seeing all the other projects that's coming out of Dimension 20 itself, not even Dropout, and like the we'll talk about this more, but the production quality and just the overall presentation of this season was just so good. And yeah, I mean, like, even just that episode was just so cool. Like part 2 of Ragenarok, I just love that the closing vignettes with every character, and they didn't just get it like from Ankarna. I thought like getting the Ankarna moment was it, but of course they were gonna get like an outro, an epilogue.
And it also didn't feel like it was too crammy, where it was like, you know, like it could have been like, and this is what you know, I'm trying to get everything out of my story. Like it was like, even like thinking of Adaine's, it was so like just a wholesome end. She went to the
Yeah,
thing with her sister.
and they had ice cream.
Yeah, you know, like it felt like nice little full stops to this current story, but not like the end of their story kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just so good. And obviously, like, I love already that there's like some hijinks planted for a possible next season. And also like potential conflict for the next season as well. Annoying that Kalina keeps getting
lots of interesting little threads, like even if it's just
the little brother. I mean, little baby sibling.
Siblings. I think it's like open ended in a like quite interesting way. Like it's not
like that. Even if they
not
didn't
real open endings, but also kind of like could turn into something.
Yeah, like I love when like even if it doesn't, I'm still happy with. Even if they don't do another one, like I'm still happy with where everything finished. And of course, just the insane K2 Nat 20. I think that literally ripped a hole in the universe. In this real
the time
universe.
continuum has stopped completely. It's so funny because it's like it's got to the point now where it's like it's almost on Brennan for not preparing for that Nat 20. Like Ellie every single time in that finale
it's always like
is
if I
going
roll
to
a Nat
roll.
20, can we da 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 da? Like,
And Fantasy High, it was gonna be more stupid than season 1.
Yeah.
So it's so good.
It's so good. So that was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for most of you guys who are here are new to us. And we're just so stoked by the reception in general. We're just happy that even one person's watching. So thank you if you've ever commented, if you've ever liked the video, if you've watched however many minutes of each episode. We know it's long. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We have talked about this in our podcast or something like that around here. So look, there'll be a video on the screen. So go and watch
Or
our
in the
thoughts about
description.
the whole about our thoughts about the whole season. So go watch that.
We also have we TBC, but we were interested to do more like reactions like this. So if you want us to do more like reactions to drop out stuff or whatever, or just D20, ideally D20 because we do like Dungeons and Dragons. But if you have any thoughts that you want us to try out or check out or whatever, check them in the comments. And reminder, we do have a podcast, Not Quite Nerds, Not Quite Cool Kids, still in this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Check that out as well. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming along the ride.
See ya later.
Hoot grab.
Nat 20. See you at Bazaars.